Happy Saturday. It is beach day. My team and I and our families are all going to the beach for the day. First time since last year. So this is the suit that I chose. I know I showed y'all another one earlier in the week. It was not appropriate for family day. So this one fits a lot better. This is also another reversible one, like the other ones that I wear. So from Target, absolutely love these. I don't know if y'all saw my story last night. I was so mad. I mean, a place that we go all the time, and for them to act like that, I mean, it was just disappointing. Like, I mean, who hasn't gone before and accidentally like forgotten their stuff? I think my husband is in that mentality of like, oh, well, she's got her stuff with her, right? And he totally forgot that I had to leave for an appointment. So, I mean, it was an accident. We weren't trying to skip out on the bill. So people who know me know that if I ever tried to do that, I'd turn right back around and go pay it. But anyway, it was just very frustrating. So we probably won't go back there for a while, just because my husband felt very like humiliated. They made him feel awful. So now again, not the manager. The manager was very nice. But the bartender, and it's a bartender that I don't know, I've never seen her before. But a lot of the other people there know us. So since we are going to be in the sun all day, I'm not putting on any vitamin C, because that can cause you to burn. So, I am still doing makeup, yes. And I have a lot of makeup that's waterproof. I mean, I may be in the stage where I'm okay like wearing swimsuits in front of my team, but I am not okay not wearing makeup. I don't even like not wearing makeup in front of my own family. Because of this, I look like death. So, I'm still gonna wear makeup, but I'm gonna kind of tailor my stuff to make sure that I have all the right sunscreen on, because obviously for my face, I'm not gonna be like reapplying stuff constantly. I will for the rest of my body. So I have this really fun glitter SPF that me and my daughter love to use. I know HEB used to have one that was their brand, but they did not have it this time. So we had to buy I think it was the Copper Tone at HEB yesterday. It's SPF 50 also. So, and that one can be reapplied. So today I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna make sure that I have a lot of sunscreen on my face, under my makeup, and most of my makeup has SPF in it also. And we did, as you know, I showed y'all last night, we went to Academy and bought a tent and some sidewalls, because we bought a tent on Amazon. Well, we bought 2 tents. And because the first one, my husband realized didn't have sides, so he bought a second one, and we're sending the one without sides back. But we got this thing, and it is so massive and so heavy. I could not pick it up. I had because he was out of town this week, and while he was gone, I needed to move it from the front door into the garage. And I mean, I'm pretty strong, but I had to drag it. It was so heavy, and it took me quite a few minutes to do so. So we were like, there's no way that we're gonna be able to like drag this down to the beach and whatever, but we're gonna go to the state park, the place that we usually go. This has 30 SPF in it also. The place that we usually go, we found out was shut down for inspection violations. So we are not going to that spot. We're gonna go to the state park, which is good because I have a lot of team, like we have to pay to go, but I have a lot of team members actually who their husbands are veterans, so they get to go for free. But we were looking on the site and it has all, it's like they just built, I guess because during one of the last like major hurricane events, everything was destroyed down there. So they basically like just finished redoing it all. And they have hot showers, they have nice bathrooms, they have picnic areas, they have all kinds of stuff. So it was nice. And now, oh man, this thing keeps like squirting out. Squirting, I shouldn't use that word. And I can't get it to stop, I don't know. And I don't want it to go to waste. So I end up having to put more on my face because I don't want it to go to waste. But also, they don't have lifeguards down there, so I'll just have to be really vigilant. We usually don't let the kids go out in the water without the adults, so we usually send like multiple adults out together because we're gonna have a whole bunch of kids with us, but we're usually pretty good about that. But I'm super excited. I haven't been to the beach since the last time we went last year. I think we went in July or June last year, I can't remember, but I'm really excited. With the weather getting warm here, it's just, I'm ready. Oh, and now my son, that's what I was getting at. My son is a certified lifeguard. I'm sure though it's very different in the ocean versus a swimming pool, but at least he has some of the basic skills. He's also CPR certified now, which is so nice. And I mean, because there's been times that we have had to stop on the side of the road, you know, to help people, not do that. One of my girlfriends, Dione, like she's the master of that one. Every time she's going somewhere, there ends up being some type of motorcycle wreck and she's got to like do CPR and save lives. I mean, we can't figure out if she's either the angel or the angel of death. So we tell our friends who ride motorcycles, just if you know Dione's coming, like, don't ride your bike. She knows we love her. She was featured in all kinds of stuff for the organization because of her heroic acts. So we give her a hard time because we love her. All right, so I'm gonna do my normal Lumi Glotion. This has SPF in it also, SPF 30. This has SPF 50. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of House Labs on there. I don't think that House Labs has any sunscreen in it, but that's okay. We already have enough sunscreen over here. It's so funny. I never used to care about sunscreen until really like the last couple of years. Because I didn't understand as a child, like, or even, I mean, even in my 30s, I didn't take care of nothing. And then when I got back into oncology, I remembered, oh yeah, this is why it's so important. Because, I mean, I have seen people die because of skin cancer that has metastasized, and, you know, if they would have only, hold on, let me do something, that's runny. They would have only not been in the tanning beds or not been in the sun without sunscreen, could have been prevented. So I'm trying to make sure that I practice what I preach on that front. So, all right. And yes, y'all, I put on all this different stuff, number one, because it has all different shades and I have to mix all my shades up to get the right shade color for me. And they also do different things. So one of them is a glow. It's not really a coverage. And so this Lumi Glotion is similar to like the e.l.f. Halo Glow. It's similar to that Charlotte Tilbury that everybody uses. And people think that it's a foundation, and it is not a foundation. It is just like a glow tint. So I use the glow, and then the Born This Way that I have right here is actually just like a skin tint. It's not a foundation. The other two that I have are actually foundations. So I mix those two foundations together so I can help get the best color for me. But I want to be sure that it's nice and in because I don't want to have to worry about it all coming off. Also, I'm gonna have to make sure that I am very powdered up because I don't want anything, like if your face is sticky at all with your makeup. We all know that the wind blows and sand gets everywhere. I do not want sand stuck to my face. So. I think I found the mirror that I want for my bathroom. We've been talking about, you know, changing it out because we need better lighting in here. Especially with like what I'm doing. I need the right light, and I have all different light sources here, but like our overhead light is just not good. And so we're trying to get one of those mirrors that has like the bar around it with the light, and this one actually lights up behind too to give that extra glow. And my counter is so full of stuff. Like I used to try to put a tripod on here with my ring light and it's too much. There's just too many things on here. So oh, see, here's another one. This one I got like before it went viral. I got this Cabana Glow. So this is another one. It's like it's just serum, like glow drops. This one also has SPF 50 in it. But I'm trying to use some of my other stuff before I start using that. So we're gonna bronze it up today because we are gonna be beach babes. So, and then at least it's supposed to be nice today. Tomorrow it's supposed to storm all day. And so, but I'm still planning on trying to go to our normal brunch spot. My husband asked me yesterday, he was like, so you want to take everybody? You want to take all the kids? I said, hell no. I said, for Mother's Day, I want a quiet Mother's Day. My kids were terrors this week while my husband was out of town. Like, I'm not an emotional person, but I got to where like, there were a couple times that I just wanted to break down because I think it was just the mixture of everything with like work. I had like a super huge event that went on this week. It ended up great, but it's stressful because I want everything to look good. And there are people around me that are very judgmental. And so, again, I mentioned before, like I have a problem with caring about what people think. And I'm trying to work on it, but not fully there yet. And so I get very like overwhelmed and stressed when things are not perfect. because I don't want to give people something to talk about, if that makes sense. But we had a great time. We had a huge bounce house. We had a huge bouncy slide. It was amazing. I went up and down the slide like 10 times because usually when you go to those things, like, kids are all on it, right? And I don't ever want to like accidentally run over a kid or whatever, so I don't get to go on them. And I was exhausted after. But anyway, so dealing with like all of that stuff, and I have a lot going on at work anyway. So trying to deal with all of that and my kids who don't know how to behave some days. I think it's gotten to where like they tune me out. Like they listen to my husband. And let me tell you what, if my husband raises his voice, they all are like, but with me, I raise my voice and they're like, so. It was a rough week. So I'm super excited for the beach, super excited to just go hang out, have fun, and have my Mother's Day brunch. Not with my children. Is that bad? Are there any other moms out there who are like, no, I'm good. I would like a quiet day away from my kids for a little bit. I mean, I love my kids so much, but I really like my me time. Because like my kids are in that stage right now too, where like everything is tattling. It's all tattling. It's all, oh my gosh, well, I can't do what I wanted or what I need to do. So like when I talk to them about chores, it's like, oh, well, I can't do it because so-and-so's not doing their part. I'm not asking you to worry about what anybody else is doing or not doing. I'm asking you to worry about what you are supposed to be doing. Well, that's not fair. I don't care what's fair and what's not fair. I'm telling you, like, they will get the consequences for not doing their part. So that's the other thing, like, one of my kids is upset with me right now because he's supposed to have an end of year choir party. It's like a karaoke something or another. And he was supposed to go this week or next week, but I have my big event, my Cattle Barons kickoff, that same night. And so I initially told him he couldn't go. So he's like, well, you know, Nanny can take me. I was like, well, then you have to ask her, right? So he kind of got that like squared away. And then we had an issue where he didn't, 2 days in a row, did not do chores. And so I was like, I'm sorry, but you can't go to your choir thing. And he got really mad. And then yesterday, before he was leaving for school, he's like, hey, so if you don't fill out this form, I can't go to the choir party. And I looked at him and I said, I already told you you're not going. I guess he thought I was joking. I don't know. So then he was really pissed. But I'm at that point where I'm so frustrated with the fact that, like, the kids just don't do anything to help. They literally leave messes everywhere. They don't clean up after themselves at all. Like, my daughter will get laundry going, like, will hang laundry, fold it, whatever, and she'll go in and throw it on her floor, not even hang it in her closet with hangers on it. She'll just throw it on the floor. And I'll tell her, Ari, just put it in the closet. And she's so lazy that she just doesn't want to do that. So then I shit you not, 2 days later, you'll find all that stuff off the hangers and thrown back in the laundry basket. All because she didn't want to just hang it in the closet. Which I would think is way less effort than having to take everything off the hangers and put it back in the laundry. So here's part of our struggle with her. This is why she and I, like, we tussle most days. Every day we tussling. I'm serious, it's nuts. Everybody tells me that she'll grow out of it. It's just weird because I was not like that with my mom. I was more like that with my dad. But that's because if y'all have ever listened to my podcasts, I've explained, like, my dad was a very different human. He was a Navy SEAL, and his expectation level was a little bit more than what children should have to do. So he was just a specially wired individual, which again is common after military time, and especially being a SEAL and having to do some of the things he had to do. So I get it, but my husband is still in there snoring, like, we were gonna try to be at the beach at 9, so we'll see. It's 7 o'clock right now. We want to try to get there early because there's a gala tonight. No, I'm not cool enough to go. But it supports ovarian cancer. But several of my team members are going. So they have to leave early to go home and get ready for the event because it's a black tie event, and so I guess they don't want to have like sand in their hair and stuff. I guess that's not the look for the gala this year. So we're trying to go a little bit early so we can enjoy some time together before everybody has to take off. I have one former team member that is coming. He switched. He works in the medical center now, and he works night shift. So he initially wasn't gonna come, and he reached out yesterday to make sure we were still having it. So he's coming. And then I also have to find time. I totally forgot. So I was asked to give like a talk on using podcasting like as a platform for education, advocacy, all the things. But I have to do a full PowerPoint because it's for a professional organization in nursing, and so they're gonna do continuing education credits for it. And I completely forgot about it, and she emailed me the other day to say, hey, need to follow up because kind of need that stuff. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Okay. So I'll probably work on that tonight when I get home because I need to get that into her so that way they have time. When you're trying to get continuing education credits for things, I don't know how it is in other professions, but I know in nursing, it is a lot of work. The paperwork, the process to get it approved for credit, all this stuff. So I totally forgot that she was trying to get it credited. But, you know, as nurses, we're always looking for CEUs because many of us, like, if you have, well, for your license renewal every 2 years, you have to have a certain amount. But if you have a certification like I do, then for your renewal every 5 years, you usually have to have between like 300 and 500 in your certification specialty. That's a lot. So nurses are always looking for free, excuse me. We're always looking for free CEUs so we can I don't know, my voice all of a sudden sounds like this. It's awful. That's bizarre. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna wear just like a baseball cap so I don't have to do my hair. And at some point I'll probably like pull my hair back in like a ponytail or something just to keep it out of the way. But I'm curious what everybody else is doing for Mother's Day. Like, do y'all like to do something at home? Do you like to go out? Is it just you and your partner or spouse? Or do you take everybody? My mom hasn't been feeling well, so we're not gonna do anything with her this year, but also the weather is gonna be really bad. So she'll stay home. I did get her a gift, but I can't even remember. I don't think we did anything last year for Mother's Day. We're not like huge celebrators of the stuff around here. I think it's just because like everything costs more money and we already like have enough money going out all the time, so. And things are not expensive when you have a whole bunch of children. I mean, things are not cheap, things are expensive. But it's hard when you have a whole bunch of kids because like when we go out to eat with all 6 of us, especially now that I have 2 boys that get like adult meals, like going to a regular restaurant is $200 for the 6 of us. And we used to go out all the time because they would order off the kids menu, but now there's, you know, as they're getting older and they want regular plates, and Aubrey's starting to get too to where she doesn't like the kids meals, like the options that they have, so she likes to order off the adult menu also. So it ends up being super expensive, and so we've had to just cut back on going out to eat, period, but going out to eat as a family. So a lot of times that's why my husband and I will just do date night. We've been trying to do it once a week. Okay. I need to have a lot more blush. I really want the pretty glow. not coming out very well. Last is lips. Alright, so I have this little cover up I'm gonna wear. I think I wore this last year too. That's what's funny. And I wore it a couple times at the pool, but it gets so hot. If I can find my arm. Alright. See, then you can still see like all the, it's still like short enough but covers if you need it or whatever. So let me see if I can find like a hat. Actually, I have one in my beach bag. All right, so here's my beach look for the day. I'm so excited, I can't wait, I love the beach. So thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.
Dreaming on the dance floor, I still remember the feeling. I wanna dance till I can't no more.